For the record.
A regional seminar for parliaments of the Caribbean, accelerating parliamentary action on climate change for a resilient and sustainable region. The Honourable Joseph Isaac, MHA, Speaker of the House, Parliament of the Commonwealth of Dominica.
First of all, we had a panelist of 3 other people. Miss Square, a climate change expert. We had also Honourable Holder, Speaker of the House of Barbados, and we also had Senator Winmack. And they all spoke on the issue of climate change. We, from the topic of the evidence of climate change being a reality for us in the Caribbean, also the issue of how do we deal with financing of the impact of climate change on the Caribbean region. Also, we all agreed, the participants and also the panelists, that climate change is indeed a reality, whether it is through when we see major storm, the intensity of storm, the frequency of storm. We see in regards to volcanoes, we look at issues of flooding, changing weather patterns, the impact in agriculture, where you have more increased droughts and high rainfall, and also diseases. So we look at the impact on also the ecosystems in regards to sea level rise and the impact on our coral reefs, and also the impact on tourism. So we look at all these issues and the vulnerabilities of the Caribbean islands, whether you move in our region from Suriname, Guyana, right up to Jamaica, Cuba. We all agreed that we have to really be cognizant of the fact that we have to take measures, that some of the actions that we can take within our national boundaries, whether through the budgetary process of the national legislative process, we have to do what we can do in that context. We all agreed that it had been a very long time since our leaders have been really advocating for the first world countries to really play their part, because we in the Caribbean, we are not net carbon emitters, but rather we are just the people on the end of the stick where we are actually facing the brunt of climate change. And we spoke of the issues of COP27 and what can be done. The panelist from Barbados spoke about his Prime Minister's advocacy and leadership and championing the cause for the region, and also our Prime Minister, Honourable Roosevelt Skerrit, championing the cause of climate change, especially for our small island developing states. So I think we had a great session, very interactive. Participants were asking a lot of questions, and one of the major issues again and discussion was coming up with solutions. But we said that for us the main issue there is advocacy at the national level, at the legislative level, where we could bring all the information to the grassroots, you know, and if all of us within the Caribbean region or at the grassroots level can understand and appreciate, I know we understand, but to appreciate the financial impact of climate change on us, and it all really and truly our survival depends on what action we take to really improve that, because we are not just doing things for ourselves, but we are doing it for our children and our grandchildren. It's really about the future of the Caribbean sub-region.
For the record.
For more information, visit our website at www.ttparliament.org and follow us on Facebook, X formerly known as Twitter, YouTube and Instagram.